Come with us where the corn is popped and the throwback Thursdays never stop. It's a magical land not far away. All you have to do is just press play. So hop on the couch and close your eyes. Gonna party like it's 99. Join us, watch the movies of our lives with Blockbuster Wives.
Welcome to Blockbuster Wives, where your two favorite 90s babies talk about movies from the era of a certain blue and yellow video rental store. I'm your host with the most late fees, Shea Baby.
And this is Stacy, not always kind, but always rewinds. And you're listening to
Blockbuster Wives.
Dun,
Dun dun dun
dun, dun,
dun
dun.
dun 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 dun.
Road trip!
Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun.
You like that?
No. Yeah. All right, I had to start it off that way.
Because it's road trip month, and we're going to get into a very special road trip movie. But first,
Yes, but first.
business.
Yes.
And by business, we mean dollars, and by dollars, we mean cents.
Wow, it makes sense out of those cents by donating. I don't know what accent I'm doing. Maybe a little New Jersey, a little New Hampshire. What the fuck is
You
that?
watched Jersey Shore recently, so
Yeah.
here's what we're going to get.
I don't know what the fuck that was. But you know what? Pauly D is from New Hampshire, I think.
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
So he a fake-ass Jersey Shore boy?
I guess so.
They probably are all
Well, they
fake.
kind of all are, like, related. Snooki's not even Italian. She was adopted by an
Wow.
Italian family.
Okay, I think that counts then.
She's Chilean.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah.
Is she from Jersey or somewhere else?
No, I believe she's from Jersey, too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is what's his name the only fake Jersey?
I think... I think Vinny's from Long Island.
Oh, fake ass.
And I know, they're just all... I'm telling you. Fucking Jersey Shore.
If you can't trust Jersey Shore, who can you
Literally,
trust?
it's like, who the fuck am I now?
In today's day and age?
Since the other day, I watched the first episode again, and there's been a lot of introspection since, you know? Who am I? What do I bring to this
Why
world?
am I into these people?
And is it poof worthy? Is it GTL, related? No. But
And I
what
think
we do
Snooki got a bad rap. She was fine.
She was cute and
people
so
were
sweet.
so rude to her on another level.
I was incredibly mad the whole time watching the first episode again, being like, this is trash. And she was so cute, and she was just trying to bring everyone together. And but at the time, I will say, first of all, people all hated women so much.
True. Every
especially young
woman
women.
was like a slut, hoe bag, a hater until proven otherwise.
And it's like, all of y'all in your little intro said, I just want to get fucked at the Jersey Shore. And then Snooki's the only one that's actually actively pursuing it on the first day, which is what all y'all said you wanted to do. And now she's the bad guy. Go fuck yourselves. Literally.
Yeah,
So
and she was
annoying.
like, oh, it's our first night in the house, and you're just inviting these random women in. She didn't like it.
No. And she wasn't even that big of a hater about it. It was mostly
Angelina.
Fucking
Is she the
Angelina.
sweetest little bitch you've ever met? Or which one is
No,
that?
that's Sammy's sweetheart.
Oh, okay.
Sweetest bitch you'll ever meet, but don't fuck with me. Fucking amazing.
God bless. That might be my favorite line. That's the only one I remember.
And then, JWoww goes, after I have sex with a guy, I'll rip their heads off. I'm like, are you a
Jeez,
Black
JWoww.
Widow, bitch? What is happening?
A little much for an introduction. Wow.
But I also love JWoww. JWoww and Snooki, the fact that they, found each other makes me very happy because their friendship is very cute.
Talk about, enemies to lovers.
Listen, I'm a big fan. One of our best friends, she was my enemies to lovers, so can't hate on it. You know what I mean? I can relate hardcore.
But there's no enemies at Shrekfest.
Not
Bringing it
one.
back.
In fact, Shrek Festy and Stacy just brought this up the other day where she's like, I feel like the whole Shrekfest community is just so close knit, and she couldn't be more right. And I brought it up to my the guy who's in the innermost circle.
The inner Shrek circle.
Yeah.
Shirkle?
Circle?
Shirksel. It's very hard to say.
I brought it up to him too, and he's been in since he's been on the ground floor for years, and he was like, oh yeah, everyone is super just best friends, people have met and have fallen in love, that's what's going on here. And I just think it's so cool. if you guys should come. Like, that's really
Yes.
the message that I want to say is like,
Get your
donate
ass over there.
so we can go, but also you guys should absolutely go. It is so fun. Everyone is so loving. I didn't see like one genuine hateful moment.
Not at all.
Like, everyone was so fucking cool.
They
and
really
like,
were.
you really should go. It's in Milwaukee. And, you know, it's like pretty affordable to get there, and like, I don't know.
And Shrekfest itself is free. Just know that your donations are going to our plane tickets, our hotel, our rental car, our equipment.
Like, heavy on the equipment, because our, what is it, lavalier or whatever it's called? Not lavalier.
It was just a mic.
Yeah, our mic got
We weren't
fucked
even
last
fancy
year.
enough for lavalier mics. This was just a hand
That's true.
stick mic, and it broke at the very last minute before we were just about to interview Lord Farquaad.
Dude, and yeah, at the time we didn't even know that he was a famous YouTuber, but then later there was this whole Shrekfest video that came out, and I was like, oh, what is it? And he was dressed as fucking Lord Farquaad, and I recognized him because Stacy and I went up to him being like, okay, ready to go? You have a few minutes? Okay. And we were about to interview him, and the mic just stopped working.
Like a chunk broke off. And
Yeah,
I was
like a giant-
oh no.
We
That's not
still
gonna
don't know
work.
how it went down, but you know. Anyway, we do need to buy new equipment, and yeah, there's going to be a couple more things in store this year in that regard. But yeah, if you could, you know, hit us up through our Instagram. There's a link in our bio that you click on. It leads you right to our link tree, and that's where you can find our GoFundMe. You can find our Patreon there, and you can find just like a bunch of different helpful links. So
I'm testing to see if you Google Blockbuster Wives Shrekfest, if you'll be able to find us.
oh,
Blockbuster Wives GoFundMe Shrekfest.
let's see.
Oh yeah, it's there. Our old link's at the top, but you want the Send the Blockbuster Wives to Shrekfest again. And there's a video, and it's fantastic. So
Yeah,
do yourself a flavor. Check it out.
That's right. Savor the flavor.
Savor it.
Send it around town.
And then help us out.
Please. And all you rich daddies out there, what's up?
You know what it is.
You know what it is when we back up in this thing. But yeah, no, we really want to go. People are actually hitting us up from Shrekfest last year asking us if we're going again.
Star 69.
Star 69 hit us up.
Saucehound.
Literal Shrekfest.
Shrekfest.
The founder of Shrekfest asked if we were coming, and the guy from Wisconsin Today.
Friends,
the news
friends
outlet.
of the pod.
Yeah, a bunch of people are they're asking around. They're seeing if we're there. The Waffle Girls, you know, the podcast girlies. And we just want to make sure that, like, they can trust us, you know? We said we want to go. We want to go.
And I feel like I have gotten an uptick of Shrek content being sent my way, to which I appreciate it. And thank you. I'm sure you get a lot, too.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes we get it together, which is great.
Oh, definitely. Like, group message. And since last year, since Shrekfest last year, I've gotten an influx from, like, so many random followers on my IG because they know what's up. They know we love Shrek. They know we go to Shrekfest every year. They know that we have a deep connection. So,
and it helps me feel like I'm on the cutting edge of Shrekdom. So please keep them coming so we can stay current.
Exactly. We want to stay cool with the kids these days.
Exactly.
Yeah, we don't want to be
go in
like,
there like amateurs.
No, we don't want to be like Shrekless millennial cringe over here. Disgusting.
Fucking go die, KYS. Shea introduced me to that acronym.
It's not a great phrase, but it's a better way to say it. It's better to say it that way.
Exactly.
And then
it's
people
like,
don't
it's
know.
just a hilarious thing to put into an acronym.
I hate it. All right. But anyway, we are very excited. We appreciate all the support, and we're seeing the donations come through. So we just want to say thank you.
In fact, should I read them?
Yeah, let's do it. We're going to read them every episode, guys. So if you want to get a shouts out, just in. All right, here we go.
All right. Let me open them all up. Okay, we got Chantal. Thank you. Lindsay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cody Cook. Thank you.
Gracias.
Melissa, shouts out.
Yeah.
Kent, what up?
What's up?
Elise, who tried to be anonymous, but it didn't work. What up? Megan, thank you. Naveed, thank you.
Wee.
Lauren, what's up? Michael, you're the best.
Hell yeah.
Star 67, hell yeah.
Woo!
And Grady.
Grady's night. Oh, what a night. Oh, what a night.
Thank you all. You're increds.
Your heroes?
Thanks to all of you. We're up to $295.
Hey, we're almost to the halfway mark.
Mm-hmm.
Almost.
We're like a third.
And you know what? We have, like a third. Yeah, that's
well, more than a third.
More than
that's not our strong suit, okay?
No. But we could be teetering towards the halfway mark very soon, you know?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are getting paid tomorrow. So,
myself included.
Please consider. For your consideration. And we're just like, our hands are out.
It's like so I get Trump emails probably as a joke. And so many of them are like, friend, I'm going to give you a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to donate money to me. It's like, you're welcome. They're so funny.
That's us as fuck.
Exactly. We'll think of a little thank you, Prez.
Yeah. Last year, we sent everyone Blockbuster Wives like membership cards, like the old like Blockbuster membership cards. So this year we'll come up with something real fun.
A little trinket.
Yeah, we'll send it out to yous. So don't you worry.
Don't you worry about a thing.
Don't you worry about a thing.
All right, we should probably start talking about our movie.
True. Anyways, we love you.
We love you so much.
We just appreciate you. And when we're at Shrek Fest, we're gonna be like pointing at the camera. Just know that's for you, baby,
and only
you specifically.
All those other people, it's not for them.
All right, but our movie today is one of my favorite movies of all time, and also, may I say, top like 2 favorite movie soundtracks of all time ever.
Yes,
and that movie is
a Goofy movie.
A Goofy movie. Meow, meow, meow.
And this was another early Shea and Stacy bonding flick because it came up pretty immediately, and we're both like, I've watched it 1,000,000 times too.
Yep. I literally own the fucking soundtrack, dog. I love that fucking movie so much.
Yeah, and I had it in the big chunky VHS form, which is like definitely peak packaging in my opinion.
Where it straight up like
clamshell looking ass.
Clamshells over the whole entire thing. Exactly.
And I loved it. And I know we talked about this in another episode, but the beginning previews have this like wacky jungle song that's super
Dr.
fun.
Moody's Remedy.
Yeah, we both were like, we love that shit. But it's like everyone who loved a Goofy movie in the VHS era, watch that.
Did we either did it in the You've Got Mail episode or we did it in the Dodgeball episode?
Yeah, one of them.
So go back to one of those and listen.
Yeah, you figure it out.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Figure it out.
And I was there.
I don't remember. But yeah, just like from top to bottom, this movie is entertaining. Even before the movie starts, it's like that's kind of the message that I want to get out there about this, is that it's just so entertaining, mind-blowing. The art is fucking gorgeous. The songs are amazing. The story is really cute. And yeah, it's just a banger.
Yeah, and Goofy and Max are so lovable.
Yeah.
So amazing. Roxanne's great. Does not pass the Bechdel test. But it's still a banger.
Yeah. Because oh, yeah. We haven't been bringing that up.
We haven't. I don't think any of our movies ever do.
No.
It's rare. Unless it's like a female protagonist.
Damn. Yeah, we need to bring that back because we were talking about that and then we both fell off. I completely forgot that we used to talk about that.
Tommy Boy, no.
0% at all. I don't think one woman is talking to another woman ever in the movie. Not one time.
Nope.
But you know what? Unfortunately, that's very common for like SNL movies of that era too.
All 90s movies. All the Blockbuster era in general. No one was really caring.
Yeah, that's fucking true, which is gross, obviously. And if you guys don't know what the Bechdel test is, it's like a test to see if women...
So they just call it like the feminism test, and you pass the Bechdel test if you have 2 female characters talking to each other that is not about a man.
It's not about a man. And
it
has
you'd
to be
be
a certain amount of
shocked at how rare it is.
We used to talk about it every episode for the most part, like at the very I don't know, I would say maybe the first third of our Blockbuster Wives career, and almost none pass. I think maybe like 2.
Yeah, it was like only like truly female led movies. Like She's a Man would pass.
Which is horrible. So this one definitely doesn't either. But it's great and I still love it so much. It's one of my faves. So shall we jump into corporate bullshit?
Yes, please. I cannot wait to hear the facts and figures because I've never really thought about if this movie was commercially successful. I just knew it was successful in my heart. in the hearts of many.
Yes.
So I'm curious to see how it did.
Okay, I will let you know.
Corporate bullshit. Some bullshit.
Okay. So, a Goofy movie was released April 7th, 1995. Okay. It was directed by Kevin Lima, who, when I was researching, I found out a really fun fact. Earlier I said this movie's in the top 2 favorite soundtracks of all time. The other movie being Tarzan. And guess who directed Tarzan?
Really?
This guy, too.
Wow, he must feel strongly about the presence of powerful jams.
Clearly he does, and I'm like, okay, yeah, obviously. He also was a character designer for Little Mermaid. He helped on the story for Aladdin. And he's also married to Brenda Chapman, who was the head of story for The Lion King, like the original 1994 one, and the co-director of The Prince of Egypt.
Ugh. Great movie.
When you
scared me, but I liked it at the same time.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Sorry, guys. I'm so popular. Anyway, so the running time is 78 minutes.
What?
78.
What?
It's like it's probably the shortest movie we have.
I'm shook. And it came out in theaters?
Yep.
Wow, that's really short.
I know, so short.
That's probably why we love it so much. Wow. Okay. I'm shook.
The budget is $18 million.
Cheap. What?
Very cheap. And they made $37.6 million.
Okay, so not like a barn burner.
No,
but
like
successful.
they made some money.
I bet it got a lot of money from the VHS life.
I agree. I think so too, because apparently it really didn't it wasn't as successful as they hoped that it would be. And it was rare for that time period because, they were really pushing out bangers around that decade specifically. So they were just like, oh, well, whatever. I guess because one of the executives that green lit the movie, he left very shortly after that. And so through contractual obligation, they were like, okay, well, we have to release it, which is wild to think that maybe they wouldn't have.
Wow.
Because I would say, and through my research, I found out, and I could have guessed this, that it's like a cult fucking classic. Just like you said, you're like, I know, I fucking love it. I don't know if it, same here. And same with many people in our generation. It's starring Bill Farmer, who performed the voice of Goofy since 1987. Also Jason Marsden, who plays Max. And he was also the voice for Thackeray Binks in Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, you can totally tell.
He also played the role of Jason, who is Eric Matthews' best friend in seasons 1 and 2 of Boy Meets World.
Wait a second, I have to look this up. Jason?
Jason Marsden.
Okay.
And his name was Jason on Boy Meets World.
Oh, perfect.
Yep. And he also voiced a gorilla family member in Tarzan because of the connection to the Goofy movie.
Oh, he's
Bam.
so cute.
He's so cute. I had the biggest crush on him.
Yeah, he's like little mullet guy.
Yeah, and he had a split between his teeth, which is my thing.
We love it. Oh my God, he's still so cute.
I know, and he's so cute because he has an active TikTok, and he's really active in the Comic-Con world because he voice acts a lot. He's done a lot of voice acting. I think he also played Robin in some Batman and Robin animated shit, and he's very well loved and well received, and he's just so kind and really loves his fans, and he's very involved, which is very sweet.
That's really nice.
He knows exactly where his place is,
what's up, and,
so on Rotten Tomatoes they got a 61%, but the audience score is 71.
Nice.
So I'd say that's average for what we usually go for. And Roger Ebert,
oh boy,
interesting. So when he went to see the showing of the movie, and he described this all in his situation, when he went to see the viewing, halfway through there was a technical difficulty.
Oh,
so he wasn't able to fully review the movie at first. So he's like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna write the notes that I had written down, and then I'll go back and see, I'll go see the movie, whatever. So some of the things he said were actually pretty funny. So he gave it 3 stars.
That's high.
Which is pretty high. He said, well, he was mostly questioning if Goofy was a human or a dog.
It is not clear.
But he explained that he met Bill Farmer, who plays Goofy, one time, and he asked. And Bill Farmer was like, okay, Pluto's a dog, and Goofy is the quote-unquote missing link between dog and man.
There's no link, though.
Yeah, I'm like, the missing link.
Exactly.
No one's
that
wondering
implies
where the link
that dogs and humans are evolved from each other. And
Yeah, I'm like,
they're Death Knot.
the missing link.
The missing
dude?
link. We found it.
This is why he plays Goofy, because that was a goofy ass fucking.
And it's goofy as goof, huh? He's the missing link.
And then he said, Goofy is a single parent. Someday I would like to see a cartoon about the court battle he went through to gain custody of Max.
Jesus. Or she passed away.
I think she passed away because,
I
like,
think
every
so,
Disney
too.
mom has passed away.
I like how we just assumed it was a vicious. You're telling on yourself, Ebert.
And then also another one was, another sign of the times we live in. For the first time in cartoon history, Goofy locks his car after he parks it. Which I was like, damn, I never thought about that.
Well, I mean.
But it's dumb. It's like fucking dumb. And this is so Ebert, bro. These notes are so fucking Ebert. It's wild.
It's like, may I point out that this is the first time? It's like, what? That's what you're noticing?
I know.
Is that Goofy locked his car?
I fucking know. And then his last paragraph, let me grab that because I took a picture of it so I could read it. So he's like, that's as far as I got before the movie went upside down. And then he said, how many stars would I give a Goofy movie? Well, at the time they stopped the show, the star meter was clicking at just a shade under 3 stars. But let's round it off to 3 and call it a day. That may be a goofy way to rate the movie, but Goofy is as Goofy does.
Oh, I like that.
And then he went back and watched it again, like, you know, to its entirety. And then he was just like, you know what? I was right about the 3 stars. I still love it. And I think, like, it, you know, it is what it is type of thing, which I was like, respect.
That is high for him for sure.
It is.
Well, and I do think it's like weirdly cinematic and like dramatic for what it is. Like I always thought like some of the scenes as a kid just stuck with me because they were so just like evocative. Like the beginning scene, the very first scene. Yes. Where Max is in this dream sequence and he's in this field of wheat and you just hear Roxanne going, Max, and it's like kind of creepy, and then it goes from like kind of creepy to very creepy nightmare.
But it's also in the middle of from creepy to creepy nightmare. It's like some of the most beautiful cinematic moments I've ever seen. Like the moment where he's running through the wheat field and then it parts and then you see her sitting on a pillar like a fucking goddess with like a flowy white dress and she's just like looking over at him and the music is like it's
like weirdly like intense for like a cartoon.
It's so intense and like it's just like how like even the sky that they were able to paint is just like unreal. It's like blue and then these like amazing gorgeous pink clouds and it's like the fuck,
so pretty.
You guys, holy shit, it was amazing.
And then it turns nightmarish and it's like genuinely scary and you're like, oh god.
I know. it truly is like all of a sudden there's like thorns in the background and he's like turning giant and she's screaming at the top of her lungs. It's so scary.
And that's how the movie starts, y'all.
Dude, it's wild. And then he wakes up, you find out that it's a fucking dream. And the movie like fully starts.
But another couple scenes that really stood out to me too are the blue light special scene. Yeah. Where Goofy has this epiphany that he's going to take Max on a camping trip. Yeah. And it's just like he's in his regular job at a grocery store and then this blue light just starts sweeping over him. And he's entranced and he's like going to it. And it's just, it's so beautiful.
It's very beautiful. And it's very like, I don't know. I feel like I've had moments like that because he's like getting a sign, right? I feel like I have moments like that all the time, and I just thought that was really fucking cool.
Yeah, because I think it's kind of rare for a cartoon to act like it's a film. I think it's more common now. I feel like before this, like in Lion King, they weren't like trying to do like light scenes and like you know what I mean? Like it was very much just like these are lions and they're doing their thing. Yeah. Or like Little Mermaid, it was like all very colorful, but it was all kind of like steady. Yeah. But this goes from like extremes and dramatics
for sure. Yeah, I like it was like huge movie, like actual like cinematic masterpiece
right. Like if
moments.
It was filmed, it would be like you'd see the light sweeping over and all that, but they just put it in cartoon form.
Yeah, it was God, this movie, it kills me. I also wrote that Goofy is the poster dad for gentle parenting. Yas. Oh, yeah. He's like very much like, I trust my son and he loves me. And very much like, that's what matters, Pete. Which I'll get to later.
Oh, yeah. Should we do a little quick synopsis just in case anyone on the planet has not seen this movie?
Yeah, let's do it.
But it's so good.
It's so good.
So basically, long story short, is Goofy is worried about his teenage son, Max, because Max pulls like a very fun prank But the principal freaks out and says that he's gonna be executed.
He literally is like, he's dressed like a gang member. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
What?
it's a very racially coded bullshit, which we'll get to.
Yeah, we'll definitely get to.
So Goofy's like, oh no, my son. So he does like a scared straight type thing where he's going to take him on a camp. Well, not scared straight, but like he's going to intervene and take him on a family camping trip to try to keep Max away from the gangs and
etc.
And then, you know, all hell breaks loose because Max lies and tells Roxanne that he's going to be on stage with the famous pop star Powerline for his televised concert.
And it was because he was making up for having to cancel a date with her.
Mm-hmm.
Where they were going to watch this Powerline concert on TV. And Powerline is like, he's played by Tev Campbell, who is just like such a big R&B presence in the 90s. And yeah, it's like this fictional star called Powerline who's fucking cool as shit.
Who is dope.
Who's hella sexy.
And he's that guy.
And cool as hell.
Yes, that's a basic gist.
Good call.
Which I think makes for like just a very simple, good story. Because you got angsty teen with an overeager, gentle parenting dad, and they're stuck together in that dynamic we talked about last time. Because road trips make you real cozy.
That's right.
And you gotta talk, you gotta interact, you have to be around each other for hours. And they're going far. Like, they show the map at one point, and they're going from somewhere like on the eastern side of the United States all the way to like fucking Idaho.
Yeah, he's literally like, this'll take us weeks. And Goofy's like, exactly. Which is so cute. I want to swing from the chandelier. Okay, anyway. But yeah, so, okay, where are we at? Oh, okay. I also wrote, I love that he doesn't subscribe to loser ass gender roles either.
He does not.
He like has a towel in his hair and around his body. He's vacuuming the house. He makes his lunch for Max. He kisses him on the cheek when he leaves. It's like, that's usually not a quote unquote masculine thing to do.
Yeah, and they do play it for comedy, but now that we're refined, we're like, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, he's such a sweet dad. He just loves Max.
And that does shine through. You're just like, he loves his boy.
I love my boy. Ugh, I love him. Also, like, pretty soon after that is when the first musical number starts. And like, when I was watching it this last time, I realized like, this was probably my first musical ever. And what an important one to watch.
Yeah.
First and foremost. Like, what an introductory way to get me into that world, you know?
Absolutely.
Very fucking cool.
Well, and speaking of music, I wanted to play a little game with you.
Oh.
I wanted you to rank the songs.
I knew
from
you were
this
gonna do
film.
it.
You knew?
I don't know how I knew you were going to do it.
Yes.
Okay.
So I can share my rankings first or last, but the songs that I got on our board are I2Y, which is
Yes.
actually the ending song.
Yes.
After Today, which is when Max is getting out of school and he's like planning his like cool stunt.
Yeah.
Stand Out is the cool stunt performance.
Mm-hmm.
On the Open Roads when they start their road trip. Lester's Possum Park I threw in there, even though it's quite short, but that's
Going to Jamboree.
at one point on their trip they stop by this incredibly lame possum themed park and
I
they
would
have
love
their
to
own
go
little
there, though.
song.
I'm so serious.
And then Nobody Else But You.
you.
So if you had to rank these bad boys.
Okay. You might be surprised by my answers.
I think you're going to be surprised by my answers too.
Okay, so let's see.
And there's 6 total, if that's helpful.
Okay, so honestly, first and foremost, the one that I listen to the most is After Today.
Okay.
And that's the first song in the movie.
Can I share with you?
Yeah.
I also put it as number 1.
No, you didn't!
Yes, I did.
No fucking
It's
way.
such a good song.
Dude, I can't believe you're saying that.
Yeah.
That's
And
the
it's
song.
not the first song, but it's one of the first songs.
What's the first one?
Stand Out. Because he does the whole thing.
No, he does After Today first.
Oh,
On
you're
the
right,
way to
you're right, you're
school.
right. My bad.
No, it's all good.
You're right. Yeah, it's the first song. It's a banger.
It's so fucking
It's so
good. So I'd say After Today. And then I would say Stand Out.
Girl, me
No.
too. Yes!
I love that. And then I would say Eye to Eye.
Okay, that's where we diverge. But okay, eye to eye.
Are you doing Nobody Else But You?
No.
Okay. I would do that, and then I would go Nobody Else But You.
Okay.
And then...
So you got Possum Park, Open Road, and Eye to Eye. Or wait, or did you already say one of those?
I did say Eye to Eye already. Eye to Eye was my third. And then...
right.
Wait, now I'm confused. Okay.
After Today.
Yeah, After Today.
Stand
Out. Eye to
Eye
Eye.
to Eye.
What are the other three?
On the Open Road,
on the-
Lester's
okay.
Possum Park, Nobody Else But You.
Okay, Nobody Else But You.
Uh-huh.
And then, yeah, On the Open Road, and then Lester's Possum Park. Although, to be totally fucking for real, I would hella go to Lester's Possum Park, and I would have so much fun.
You're like, who's your favorite possum?
It would be the best with Stacy specifically, because she and I would somehow make it fun, and we'd somehow find, like, turkey legs somewhere.
Yeah, and I'd wear a fucking possum hat.
Fuck
Best
yeah.
believe.
You and I would look hot as fuck in a possum hat, and somehow we would make our own tails.
Yes.
Whip each other with them. Anyways. Sword fight. Anyway.
Okay. Wow. All right. So my ranking, number one, After Today. I think it's perfect. It sets the tone for the movie. Yeah. It's full of teenage hope, and it's just so relatable.
And it's goofy, and it's really fucking cute. Like the I'm gonna sit on my butt. Yeah.
So good. And then Stand Out, number two. I thought that song was just like so cool. Like when he has this little breakdown, he's like, walking by.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, this is amazing.
I know. So fucking good.
But for number three, I did On the Open Road.
Okay.
Just
you know what?
I love it as a sequence. I love all the characters.
Yeah,
I love
cute.
the nuns and Mickey.
And the dead guy.
And it gets dark.
It does get
There's
really
like a
weird.
guy going to jail, and he's like, I'll never see the open road again. And I was like, geez.
Sam, please don't forget me. I will return someday.
No, I may
Be in action when I do. I'm like, okay. He's
Yeah,
so dramatic.
It's dramatic,
I
and
love
I love it. Then for number four, I put the Possum Park song.
It's fun.
I love it. My
Going
favorite
in.
lines when they go, "The parking's always free."
It's just thought about that.
So lame, but I love it.
And I love the Malachi robot who's like stuck in
Yes, he's and then when he Max is hating his life watching this dumb animatronic possum show, and then he looks over and there's like this obnoxious baby going, yeah,
Oh my
and like
she's
clapping her
scary,
hands like a
dude.
maniac.
I remember
And
she used to
it's
freak me
so
out.
Funny.
It's so funny.
It's so funny.
It's so
Makes
good.
me laugh.
Yeah. It's so good.
And then I put Eye to Eye kind of low.
You know what? That's
Second
okay.
to last.
It's also it's the song that everyone brings up, which I understand because it's like the closing song, and I get it. But in my opinion, there are better songs.
Yeah, it's not that good. It's mad corny. Not gonna lie.
I love it. I really do. But I think because I've just heard it so much, and every time Goofy movie gets brought up, it naturally gets brought up. Like,
when
hand in
Stand Out
hand.
is the better one.
I agree too. I agree.
And then last, I have Nobody Else But You. It's just kind of a bummer. It's slow. And I feel like the tone is like they're almost married, which I didn't like.
Oh, I didn't get that.
He's like, sometimes you drive me. How do I say? Crazy.
Bananas.
Or bananas. And I'm like, this is like weird couple vibes I'm getting.
I guess that could be true, but I feel that way about my fucking family because I spend too much time with them too. So I guess there's that. But no, I love that our first two songs are the same, and they're a little controversial.
They are. That's why I was like, ooh, I can't wait to hear this hot tea.
It's truly it's my second favorite soundtrack. Tarzan beats it by far, but that's saying something because I fucking love Goofy movie soundtracks. So, but anyway, that's amazing. Thank you for that game.
You're welcome.
That's fun. And also, if we want to go back to music real fucking quick,
let's do it.
the person who I really wanted to bring this up because the music is such a huge fucking part of it. I already mentioned Tev Campbell. That's a fucking given. But also I wanted to bring up Carter Benedict Burwell because he's an American film composer and he's composed countless movies, but definitely some of the most famous of his that he's composed are like every Coen Brothers movie.
Oh.
And the Twilight movies.
What?
Yeah.
That's a very interesting spread.
He's done so, like, if you look at his, like, Wikipedia, It's nuts. The
Coen
shit.
Brothers are
He's also done It Takes Two randomly, which is one of my
love
favorite
that
90s fucking
movie.
movies.
Yeah, we got that on our list still.
Yeah, we have to do. I know we're gonna do some switcheroo
or
month,
Twin Month.
Twin month.
Could be fun.
That could be next month.
Could be.
That's my cousin's birthday.
Oh,
and
they're twins.
Twins.
Mhm.
So maybe we should do that.
Wow.
Okay, well, we'll figure that out. But anyway, we're going to do It Takes Two. But he composed the music for that movie and so many fucking movies.
Wow.
But
so
I knew you'd
cool.
enjoy the Coen Brothers one because
Yeah.
The Big Lebowski is a part of that.
Yes, I love the Coen Bros.
Mm-hmm.
They make hits. What can we say?
Uh-huh. Wild bangers. And then he also, like, composed up until, like, Banshees of Inisherin, which was my favorite movie of this past year.
Yeah, it got a bunch of award nominations, right?
Yeah, it's fucking good. It's crazy good. I wasn't expecting to, like, fall in love with it, but I'm obsessed with it. Anyway, so he's amazing. Had to bring him up because, like, that was so cool that they got him to do that. So, okay. I already brought up I'm going to sit on my butt. Definitely noted that. Also, there's
Shay took a million notes for this, which is so sweet.
I did. Well, I love it, and I wanted to remember certain things about it. Also, Pauly Shore's in this fucking movie.
Yes,
Shouts out the king
eating
who lives in
cans of
Vegas, baby.
cheese.
Yep.
Pauly Shore, come on our podcast. What are you doing,
Dude,
bro?
actually, for real, we should invite him on the podcast
If
sometime.
anyone's got Pauly Shore connects, let us know. If not, we'll just cold call him and see what happens.
You know what? I didn't meet him, but he was standing right next to me at the Antique Mall downtown.
Oh.
Maybe right before we started the podcast.
Wow.
So if I see him again, I'm gonna be like, listen,
Like,
you-
what's up, Mazer?
me, what's up,
What's
bro?
up, bro?
When it's the Leaning Tower of Cheesa, and he's like, whoosh, shut up. But yeah, he's great in this movie. He has a very small role, but it's very impactful, and people
Very
bring up
iconic.
Leaning Tower of Cheesa
Mm-hmm.
all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Also the infamous, or not infamous, but the famous line, "Yo, Stacy, talk to me, talk to me, baby."
She's like, I'm still body president.
No, and it's just like, and now without further ado, Principal Mazer. Immediate quiet, and he walks
And he
out.
was
You
like,
hear every.
It's so good.
It's
so
brilliant because
good.
that's truly what it's like for these. You know what? Some principals are cool. Some are fucking fascist dictators. Okay, and this dude was fucking annoying.
What slumber parties does he suggest?
He's like, "What about
a science slumber
science
party?"
slumber parties?" And
then
then Max
everything
interrupts
goes
it.
wrong.
Thank God.
Yeah. And then
that-
Max interrupts with his fire performance.
Principal Mazer, what can we do to not waste our summer vacation? We don't want to spend time sleeping or visiting friends.
Playing video games.
You're a fucking idiot, dude. Anyway, yeah, and I wrote, okay, Lester's Possum Park actually seems hella fucking fun.
I would go
Clearly,
for sure.
I wanted to bring that up multiple times.
Yes, please.
Also, there's a part where they meet Bigfoot.
Oh God, the whole scene has me dying. Bigfoot is a legend in so many ways,
He's so fucking in so many ways.
and probably our first introduction to Bigfoot.
Yes.
That's how we learned about Bigfoot. I'm positive.
I'm also sure. And if you guys don't know, Stacy and I have written a short horror film, and we had a couple of like renditions of it. And the first one included aliens and Bigfoot and a cult.
No big deal. It's supposed to be a short film.
Simultaneously.
That sounds like a TV show, but it's not.
It sounds like American Horror.
Yeah, right. In 20 minutes. It's like, no. Oh no.
Thankfully, because of Stacy's brilliance and lack for being realistic,
Living in reality.
she had to literally, I don't know if we've ever talked about this actually, but she had to like sit me down and be like, so I had to like kill off characters, and we had to like rewrite the story because it didn't make sense for a 25 minute long short film.
Especially if we were going to film it ourselves.
And I quite literally, and I'm not kidding, Stacey can attest, I literally cried. And we had like a funeral thing for these characters that don't fucking exist.
Like, we have to say goodbye.
And she was so sweet about it, but she was so right. And
And we have that old script, so they're not dead,
Yeah.
you know? It's there
yeah, we'll work them into something else. And I do still like that idea, but I know it wasn't right for like the one that we wrote.
Mm-hmm.
So it's fine. But that
It's fine.
anyway,
It's fine.
it's fine.
We're working through it.
I'm like throwing my glass against it. No, we're working through it, but What was I gonna bring up? But yeah, Bigfoot clearly has been a big deal to us for a long time.
Oh yeah. And that's also the iconic scene where Max changes the map, which is something that used to be part of the road trip experience that is just like not anymore.
Yeah.
But sometimes when I think about the fact that our parents would just load us into cars with paper maps and just drive around without a phone, it was like dangerous.
The wild, wild fucking West.
Yeah, and if someone altered your map, forget it.
And Stacy and I grew up in a time, and a lot of you can probably attest to this. Some of you probably don't. But it was a relatively similar thing where we had phones, but they weren't necessarily like smartphones. And we would have to print out directions to places through a site called MapQuest.
And it was like a quest because it was like, is it right? Who knows?
Yeah,
you have to stop to the one-eyed witch and ask for directions.
Go under the bridge and ask them riddles 3. It was fucked. It was
I
really
really
fucked.
feel like if you tried to do a road trip in the 90s like today, it would be like child abuse.
Dude,
It'd be like, you can't just take your kids out into the wilderness with no phone.
Dude.
And a paper map, you psycho.
Yeah, which, honestly, facts. I couldn't do it.
No.
Sometimes it's hard for me to even follow the GPS that is plugged in through my fucking phone.
Talks
through
to
my
you.
car on a screen. Like, sometimes that's fucking hard for me. So, shouts
and it's also
out.
like, yeah, if the roads were changed or something had, like, if it was outdated, like, you just didn't know.
No, yeah. If there was like random construction, you had to take a different way. You would have to like stop and go to a gas station and be like,
help me.
Where the fuck? Help me.
And you know how
where I live.
Like, you know how many
literally.
horror movies were premised on someone giving you the wrong directions
Yeah.
on purpose or
Yo.
accidentally? House of Wax.
And I think like Rocky Horror Picture Show. Isn't that basically
a ton
what
of
happens there?
them. Ton of them.
Anyway,
It was dangerous.
that's fucking dange. I'm glad we don't live in that world anymore. That's crazy. Holy shit. Oh, I also wrote the fucking sock puppet show that
Oh yeah, that Bigfoot
puts
puts on a fucking legend.
He said, like, oh my god. I was watching and then he just like stops and he's like and runs away. He's actually really
He's
cute.
So adorable.
I want a whole movie of just him
and he
doing
likes
shit
the
like
Bee
that.
Gees or whatever.
Yeah. And his face, I actually screenshotted his face because I was, I screenshotted his face because I was like, I have to use this for something.
He's so cute.
So cute with his little headphones.
Yes.
I'm like, that's me listening to my own music. Anyway. Okay, this part made me laugh. And it has to do with Bigfoot too. I wrote, there's a part where Bigfoot is snoring. It shows like Bigfoot snoring on the top of the roof of their car. Then it shows Goofy snoring in the driver's seat. And then it's like, and it shows Max, who is wide awake with like bloody red eyes. And he's just like,
Just totally like not well.
and I'm like, that's Stacy when she's not wearing headphones around me.
Yeah,
Earplugs.
when I know I'm gonna be sleeping around Shag, bring my little earplugs for everyone's comfort.
And then she brings multiple for everyone else just in case, because it is a I like, honestly, I don't think it's that bad, but I think if you're sensitive and if it's hard for you to sleep anyway, then it's really bad.
It's just loud.
Yeah.
That's all.
That sucks to know that you're loud when you sleep.
No, I'm used to, my parents both snore so loud.
Yeah, they do.
Around a lot of loud snores. Brent doesn't snore, which is dope.
That's it. That's what you needed.
Mm-hmm.
That is what you need.
Rumi
'cause,
snores loud sometimes. It's so cute. Not always. Mm-hmm. And sometimes she'll just cuddle up to me because she likes to lay on my chest shoulder area.
Cute.
And sometimes she'll stick her nose right in my ear and just
Yeah.
it's so cute though.
You sweet girl. I love you. Yeah.
She's hanging with us right now as we speak.
Blending in with the carpet. And then I just, the last note that I wrote, because the rest of the movie is super cute, but like, I don't need to write notes for that. I wrote all the food in this fucking movie is nuts.
The pizza in that hotel room, the fucking water beds are dope. That whole thing, I was like,
That whole
yes,
room?
yes.
The theme of that room, holy fucking shit. That's like what I'm trying to emulate on Animal Crossing right now.
Nice.
I have a
like cool
mermaid
blue
theme
lighting
going on.
Yeah, I love that.
And number 2, the breakfast that Max has.
Oh yeah.
And Goofy has, because Goof has a stack of pancakes, and
And
then
they're so big.
Max has like 2 runny eggs and a slice of bacon that makes a smiley face, which is like the cutest thing fucking ever.
And he breaks a little yolk.
Yeah, you could see the little yolk break.
Yeah.
It's so cute. And then there's an uncooked steak that also looks insanely good.
Oh yeah, on
And
the
I'm like-
fishing line, right?
Yeah, I'm like trying to suck it through my screen. Anyway,
That's probably
yeah.
really loud on the mic. My bad.
I'm like,
No, me too. I was like,
webjay. But anyway, yeah. And then I didn't write any other notes besides
well, and
that.
I have a whole other area for us to get into before we
Oh, sick.
depart.
Okay, cool.
And that is, so when I was telling people that we were doing road trip month and they asked what movies, when I brought up Goofy movie, I had multiple people tell me I needed to watch the Atlanta episode about the Goofy
Right.
movie. And I was like, there's an Atlanta episode about the Goofy movie?
Random.
And they told me it's a fake documentary about the Goofy movie.
I love
And I was like, say no more. I'm watching it. So I did watch it in preparation for this.
Yeah.
And it is amazing. You need to watch it.
can't
It's
wait.
free if you have Hulu. It's the last season, so it like just came out fairly recently, like last fall.
Oh, damn.
And it's just called A Goof Who Sat by the Door. And it's this, and it's like they don't introduce it. It literally is its own standalone fake documentary, and they play it very straight, very like seriously. And they put a ton of work on it because they got like, obviously it's all fake, but like 90s footage, 80s footage. Like they did a lot to really make it feel like it was a documentary about a Goofy movie.
That's fucking cool.
But it does start off hilariously by connecting it to the Rodney King riots.
Oh, my God.
Like in 1992, the Rodney King riots happened.
Oh, shit.
And also, very important, I shouldn't call them riots, uprisings.
Uprisings, baby.
Rodney King
Stand.
uprising, and they're like, and another important thing was born. Disney was about to make the blackest movie of all time.
That is another topic that always
Yes.
gets brought up when the Goofy movie gets brought up.
Right, which is
I can
why he
totally
did
see.
this, I think. That's why they explored this on Atlanta. But like the main plot is that Disney accidentally voted in this black animator to be the CEO of Disney.
Oh, hell yeah.
And he's like, no, sorry, no take backsies. I'm about to make the blackest movie of all time.
Yes.
And so it gets into all these different characters talking about how it's like a black movie, and it's just hilarious.
That's fucking cool.
But they did share one true fact, which I was like, what? I did not know this. So the original animator for Goofy was this guy named Art Babbitt. And when he introduced Goofy, he said that he was based on a person of color, although he did not use that term. He didn't use the worst term. Not a good. It's not good. If you want to look up his comments, look it up. But I was
Yeah.
like, wait, so Goofy like is black in this man's eyes? Like he started off that way, and now I love that the black community is like ran with it.
And we're like,
And
yeah,
they're
well, we're taking
No, he is our boy, all
Yeah.
right, and we love him.
So go fuck yourself. And this movie that was made, I mean, clearly they were really thinking of like black culture. Truly.
Yeah, like with Tev Campbell.
Tev fucking Campbell. And that was who like Max was trying to fully emulate like in his performance, and just like it seemed in his life like he really looked up to him. And I don't know, I mean the music is fucking banging, and like it's a really heartwarming story about family, and like I don't know, it makes sense to me.
Yeah, so you gotta watch it. I don't want to like spoil more. It's fun to experience knowing not that much about it.
Yeah.
So I highly recommend.
Okay.
And
Well,
it's
I'm
only
definitely
like
gonna watch
35 minutes.
I only found out about this days ago, so I definitely need to watch it. I didn't have time today, but I'll definitely watch, and I'll keep you guys updated next.
Yeah,
ep.
report back.
Yeah.
I also have. Wait, no. Before we get to trivia,
Mm.
sequels. Have you seen them? What do you think?
Fun fucking fact.
Oh.
One of the biggest moments of my life happened the last time that I watched an extremely goofy movie, and I haven't been able to watch it again since, which was when I broke up with my last like major ex.
Oh,
We were
no.
watching actively an extremely
no.
goofy movie.
Wait, what?
I swear to God.
I don't remember this. Okay, I was thinking the other recent.
No, like yeah.
Okay.
We were like in our house on our couch watching an extremely goofy movie, and I look over at this man who was miserable,
He's like, why are we watching?
and I
it?"
was like, you
Was
know
he
what?
against an extremely goofy movie? Was that the real problem?
The real problem was that he hated me. No, but yeah, I just like, for some reason I had like a transcendental moment
Where you're like,
watching
ring,
this,
ring, ring,
and I like floated above my body, and I was like looking at both of us, and I was like, is this gonna be our life, dude? We're watching movies. He's miserable. I'm like happy as a fucking clam. I was like, I can't fucking do this anymore. So I broke up with him. And I haven't been able to watch it since. Not that like I'm still like heartbroken over this stitch. It's just like weird to go back knowing like that was the movie I was watching as I was breaking up. Like the movie was still playing as we're both like crying.
Well,
you know?
is that the one where he goes to college? I've never seen them.
Yeah, so that movie is about Max is going to college and Goofy sends him off, but he's like obviously very like clingy, and then Goofy gets fired from his job.
Oh, no.
And he decides to go back to school. So he goes to the same school that Max goes to.
Oh God, that would be embarrassing.
And Max's big thing in the movie is that he's going to what's essentially like the X Games for skating.
Gotcha.
And it's very cute.
Oh,
It's really cute. I do love the movie. And
never
like,
seen it.
PJ plays a really big part in it, and he has like a baddie like poet girlfriend because he's like a poet.
Ooh, I love that for him.
It's fucking cool. It's a good movie.
Where's Roxanne? Bye-bye.
And Roxanne's not in this movie.
No mention of her.
But she has been in like other like Goofy related and like Mickey Mouse related things since.
I'll say, isn't there a third Goofy movie, but it's called something else? Or am I tripping?
I don't know, but I know in other like Mickey related like Christmas specials and stuff like that, like Roxanne does play a part in
Oh,
it.
really?
So my like fan theory is that they broke up for college and then they got back together as adults and they're together now.
Oh, that would be very cute. Yeah, I think it might actually just be extremely Goofy movie.
Yeah. Oh, and
Okay.
Goofy finds love in that movie too.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah.
We love that for him.
It's really cute. It really is a good movie. It's truly cute. I mean, no movie will compare to a Goofy movie, but an extremely Goofy movie was a great second.
Great sequel.
Yeah,
okay,
it was a
good
great
to
sequel.
know.
As
Good
far
to
as sequels
know.
go, which are hard to get right, you know.
Yeah, it's hard to pull that shit off.
Yeah.
Okay. Trivia?
Yeah. Hope you
You're
guys.
probably gonna smoke this. You're like, yeah,
We'll
I
see.
will.
Well,
Your
we'll
face,
see. I don't
okay.
know. We'll see.
Okay. Where does Principal Mazer say Max will end up?
In prison.
No, he goes, before he ends up.
Oh, in the electric chair.
Yes, which is like, Jesus.
I know, he's fucking insane.
Number 2, where are Goofy and Max traveling to?
Oh, is it like Mount Destiny or like some shit like
Close.
that?
Close. Think more watery.
Oh, Lake Destiny.
Lake Destiny.
Lake Destiny. Oh yeah, they're fucking fishing. Okay. Like, duh, Shay.
What does Pete tell Goofy he needs to do?
Oh, put him under his thumb.
Yeah, keep him under
Keep
your
him under your
thumb.
thumb.
He's
I
so
fucking hate
sinister.
Pete,
As a
dude.
kid, I was
He's-
like, this dude is bad news.
He's such an asshole, and I love PJ. PJ is so cute.
And it's sad that this is like still a debate, like whether Goofy's model of parenting is
Yeah.
better or Pete's.
Yeah, it's like, come the fuck on. And they sell it really well at a certain point where Pete is basically like tattletaling on Max because he's a rat bastard, and he's such an ass. I fucking hate Pete.
He's such a rat.
He's a rat bastard. I
Pete
hate
the
him.
rat bastard. I
And
love
he
it,
goes
actually.
like, Goofy goes, well, I trust my son, and he loves me. And then Pete goes, well, my son respects me. So clearly he's like not saying my son loves me.
Yeah.
He's like, well, my son respects me. It's like, and that's more important to you,
Right.
you fucking idiot.
Oh yeah, it's more important to a lot of people.
I know, it's crazy. I'm like, dude,
And
come
I'm like,
on.
y'all, literally any psychologist will tell you the number one thing you could do for your kid is to make sure they understand that you love them
Yeah.
unconditionally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, get it fucking together, bro.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Okay. Last question. No, not last question. Second to last question.
Okay.
How does Max save his dad?
He does the perfect cast while his dad is falling off of a fucking waterfall.
Wildly dramatic. I'll be honest. I always kind of like glaze and like zone out for this whole river scene.
Yeah, it's
I think
wild.
because I don't like the song, and then I'm just like, this is so dramatic.
Like, this
and then when
sucks.
they get back to Powerline, I'm like, yeah.
I love this scene because it makes me cry every time. But yeah, when he's like, he's doing the perfect cast and he's like lifting him up, and then he like
Well, and you think Goofy's a goner for
know.
like a full minute.
you think that he's
Pretty
truly
bad.
Yeah, and then he like comes in through like the mist, and it's like a beautiful moment where he's surprised. It's very cute.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
He goes, the perfect cast.
Perfect cast.
Okay, last question. I think you're gonna get this one. How many cups of sugar does it take to get to the moon?
3.5.
Yeah!
I love that
Nailed
scene. It's so cute.
Nailed it.
Thank you. With a little help from my wifey.
Get by
For
a little
lifey.
help from your friends.
Should we look up a quizzy quiz?
Oh, yeah.
You want me to?
Ooh, I'm excited. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind. I totally forgot. Bum, 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 bum. Find a quiz.
Goofy movie personality quiz. Okay. There's one on Playbuzz.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see if that wakes. Okay, here we go.
Sure, it's a user-generated one, which is going to be
Yep.
great.
Created by someone named Nope.
Nope.
N-O-P.
Just nope.
Which Goofy movie character are you? Let's start. Okay. What is your ideal summer vacation? 3 months hibernating in my room with video games, pizza, and the occasional buddy.
Ooh.
Which is very up your
Yeah, I
asshole.
like it already.
Jetting away somewhere luxurious and exclusive. A long drive across the country with family. Spending time with the girl I'm crushing on. We obviously know that. Me and my cheese whiz alone at last.
Man,
Or-
okay, you know what?
Or last,
Oh.
hanging out with my girlfriends, watching movies, maybe going on a few dates.
Man, okay, we all contain 2 wolves. One of my wolves was the first answer, hanging with friends and pizza. But the other wolf was leave me alone with my cheese whiz. You know what? I'm going to do the first one.
Yeah, I think that one is so you, and I love that for you. How do you feel about family? I love my family regardless of who they are or how they behave. I'm pretty close with my parents. Embarrassed. They're okay? Question mark.
Rude.
Indifferent or fearful.
Jeez. I feel like if you click fearful, it should call CPS or something.
Yeah, they're like, you're
No, I'm just
PJ
kidding.
for sure.
What were the first 2?
I love my family regardless of who they are or how they behave. And the second one is I'm pretty close with my parents.
I'll do number 2 because I don't understand what like 1 is getting at.
I know. That's what I'm like.
It's like even if
hope
they're
no
Nazis,
one-
like I don't
I'm
understand.
like, I hope no one chooses that. What do you want to be when you grow up? I'd love to write, a megastar, a roadie, a computer programmer, a rock star, or I'm not fussy, I'll do anything as long as it makes me happy.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, that one's cute. Although I'd love to write is also a good one for you.
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite food? In all caps, cheese whiz. Pizza. Food doesn't really interest me.
No.
Alphabet soup, pancakes, or food is good, but it's all about company, which is also cute.
No, I'm definitely choosing the food. Sorry.
Yeah. it
I'm
definitely
really torn
interests me.
between I'm like between 3. Pizza, cheese whiz, pancakes.
Yep.
Ugh. You know what? I'm going to go cheese whiz cuz you can put it on so many things.
Yeah, I would have guessed that. She loves her cheese, y'all.
I love a can.
I do too.
I have a can right now in my cabinet. We should eat it after this.
Dude, I would love to. I never
Yeah.
have canned cheese ever.
It's so good. We got Ritz. It's going down.
Okay. What is your greatest fear? Being rejected? My dad.
Oh my, what is this quiz writer's got some issues.
Losing the ones I love. Silence of any kind. Not having any more cheese whiz, or growing up and becoming my father.
I love that they just slide into losing all your loved ones. Like, of course that's it. Like, all these other ones are like,
Not having any more
especially no
cheese.
cheese whiz or everyone you love dying. It's like, oh, let me think about that one.
So losing the ones I love?
Yes.
Okay. I'm like,
Most
God
deaf.
damn. What do you consider your spirit animal? Little controversial, but I'll still say it. Which animal do you like the best? A bear, a cat, a sloth, an otter, a dog, exclamation point, or a panther?
Wow. Wow, that's a lot of good options.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with otter. I fucking love otters.
Dude, otters are fucking cute, and they hold hands in the
They
water.
hold hands. They be chilling. They always be snacking.
Hell yeah. Very us energy.
They love the water. So do we.
God, yes. I want to be in the water right now. Okay, you're in trouble. How do you get out of it? Hide and say nothing. Be honest, own up to whatever I've done, accept whatever punishment is given. Trouble? Nah. Lie. As often as possible. Deal with the consequences later. Pay to make it go away. Or, if I smile and say sorry, things usually resolve themselves out.
That one.
Yeah. That's the best one. Let's see who you are.
Oh my gosh, already.
Your power line.
What?
Super.
No,
let me
I'm
read
not.
it. Superstar of the universe, singer of catchy tunes, you are a front of #1 hits, and great dance moves. You are a born performer and are more than capable of winning over a crowd. Your style is on point, and your music touches people of all ages. Maybe get better security at concerts, though.
I'm starstruck by that result.
I loves it.
Okay, let me grab this for you.
It makes sense because that's my wife. She's
Wow,
a
I was not expecting that.
She's a star.
Do I click do you stand out, or is it just loading?
I think below it should say like start now. Oh, yeah, it's that like blue button, but it's looking weird.
Huh. It's not cooperating. Let me refresh again. I'll do it on my phone in case it's being Lanesville, Tennessee.
We could always refresh it too. Maybe that's part of the
That's
problem.
what I'm trying, but it's not working.
If we listen to each other's hearts, we'll find we're never too far apart. And maybe love is the reason why for your first time
Okay,
ever.
it's working on mine.
Cool.
What is your ideal summer vacation? 3 months hibernating in my room with video games, pizza, and occasional buddy. Jetting away somewhere luxurious and exclusive. A long drive across the country with family. Spending time with a girl I'm crushing on. Me and my cheese whiz alone at last. Or hanging out with my girlfriends, watching movies, maybe going on a few dates.
Probably that one.
Oh, cute. How do you feel about family? I love my family regardless of who they are or how they behave. I'm pretty close to my parents. Embarrassed. They're okay? Indifferent. Fearful.
I'll say I'm pretty close to my parents.
All right. What do you want to be when you grow up? I'd love to write. Megastar. Roadie. Computer programmer. Rock star. I'm not fussy. I'll do anything as long as it makes me happy.
I'm going to go with rock star.
Rock star. What is your favorite food? Cheese whiz. Pizza. Food doesn't really interest me. Alphabet soup. Pancakes. Food is good, but it's all about company.
I fucking love food, and I do think company makes it better, but I do love a food experience by myself, too.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably say I'll probably say pizza for this one.
Okay. What is your greatest fear? Being rejected, my dad, losing the ones I love, silence of any kind, not having any more cheese whiz, growing up and becoming my father.
Probably the same one as you. Like
Yeah,
losing the people I fucking
pretty
love.
standard fear.
Question mark.
What do you consider your controversial spirit animal? A bear, a cat, a sloth, an otter, a dog, or a panther?
I would have to go with dog. My actual favorite animal is a whale, though.
I want to be a whale.
I want to be a whale.
You're in trouble. How do you get out of it? Hide and say nothing. Be honest. Own up to whatever I've done and accept whatever punishment is coming. Trouble? Nah. Lie as often as possible. Deal with the consequences later. Pay to make it go away. Or if I smile and say sorry, things usually resolve themselves.
It depends on what kind of trouble I'm in, I would say.
What if you lied to your dad about a road trip and tricked him to going to see Powerline?
I'll definitely say lie, because I've lied, as far as, to my parents and, when I was a teenager, I was lying.
Oh, and I lied
I'd
like
be
a
lying
dog.
all the
Okay, it's calculating your results.
uh.
You are also Powerline.
Fuck yeah!
Wow, Power Queens.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, I'm going to read the description.
Because we're stars.
Yeah, did you read it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, never mind. I was like, wait. Yeah, maybe get better security, though.
Yeah, that part was cute. But yeah, it's because we're
Wow,
both
couple
superstars.
power lines in the building. No big deal. No big deal.
Yeah, we're fucking stars, y'all, obviously. And and that's why we're here right now. And you know where we'll be really big stars? Shrek Fest.
Yes, send us your dollar bills and we'll send you sweet content.
That's right. We actually have another like promo video coming your way too.
Yeah, if you haven't watched it, it's on the GoFundMe page. It's on YouTube. It's amazing. You'll recognize an iconic movie from it that we are paying homage to.
That's right. A movie from our era. And the next one we're doing is not from our era. It's a little bit before, but that's okay.
Wait, what?
Remember the Onion one we're going to do?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm so dumb. I'm so tired.
Not dumb at all.
I'm just like, what? You're
She's
like giving me
busy,
meaningful eyes, and I'm like, onions.
God. And also, that it is very possible that I had this whole conversation in my mind and we never talked about it.
No, I'm sure we talked about it. It's been a long week.
Yeah, exactly.
Work's been crazy.
For my queen, she's working hard.
Trying.
And so are you.
Yeah.
And we appreciate y'all.
No.
But yeah, we'll see you next ep. And we just love you, and we hope that you guys, if you haven't seen a Goofy movie,
do it.
Highly fucking recommend.
Watch it. See what all the fuss is about.
And if you have, you guys should DM us and tell us your favorite fucking song.
Yeah, or your favorite scene. Just your faves.
Yeah, just like, I feel like we don't get a whole lot of like interaction about like the movies we watch. Like people don't really like follow up with us about the movies specifically. Like they follow up with like our conversations. You know what I'm talking about? But no one's really like, dude, I love that. Like, let me talk. Like, let me go off about this. So yeah, please tell us a little bit about your favorite scene, your favorite song, your favorite everything from that movie.
Yeah, keep the reviews coming. Thank you. If you want to join our Patreon, we got that going. We got a lot of irons in the fire.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on around here. But as always, we appreciate you and we love you. We hope that you enjoyed this episode. We hope you're having a lovely day. Thank you for taking time out to hear our voices and our shenanigans as always.
Yes, thank you. We love doing it. We love that you're listening.
That's right.
Especially if you're listening to this point. Like, wow, you're a trooper.
Holy shit, you're a goof trooper.
You're a goofy trooper. Get yourself a nice iced coffee, baby.
That's right. All right, well, we love you guys, and we will talk to you later.
See ya.
Bye.